Okay, well, um, so today we're doing the podcast, and I still haven't gotten any word on what exactly is going on. Um, so basically, I'm just gonna keep this short and simple. Uh, I think what I'm gonna do, I originally planned on doing Red Dead Redemption today. I'm gonna pass on that and basically just focus on the uh, podcast later today. I'm supposed to be getting a Discord call, I guess, soon. I mean, I thought, we always were gonna confirm that, this is the right day and time. And right now, I don't know what's going on, so basically, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it short and simple. Basically, my game plan is I'm gonna see if I could try and defuse the situation before the podcast starts. Otherwise, we're probably gonna be discussing what's going on. Why wasn't I never told about the alright time for the podcast and everything? So I'm assuming it's today, but I mean, Dark didn't say anything, so I'm just kind of confused and not sure what's going on. I'm sure it's just a simple mistake, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens. So, uh, I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to say. But basically, I just been kind of thinking about like, what could this be? Is it something? Is it nothing? Maybe I'm overthinking it. So I'm hoping I'm overthinking it. But it's kind of weird that this was the first time that Dark's never told me anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just leave it there and see what happens. If I don't get anything by 5, I really don't know what to say. Like, I'm always looking forward to the podcast, but this is the one time to where this is kind of happened. So I've always confirmed with Dark if the time is right for him. But this is definitely something that's not going to be happening again. It's I think there might be some ultimatums essentially uh today. So like I want to continue with the podcast, but I'm not going to be going through this every single time we are doing a podcast. I mean, it there should be a day and time always like agreed upon. It shouldn't be a guess. It really shouldn't be a guessing game. It's should be straightforward. So, um, yeah. I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to say, and pretty much all I'll let you guys know. I mean, I'm just yeah. So basically, I'm just kind of confused, seeing what's going on. But it does kind of suck. Normally, when I do a stream or a podcast, I always like to try and like get like a couple minutes, couple hours to just kind of like prepare. So if I need to go to the bathroom or something, like I could easily do that. And it's because of that I'm able to like do long streams and not have to like take breaks in the middle of it. Because whenever I stream or do a podcast, guest or a host, streaming whatever, I'm sitting in this chair for the entire duration. I'm in for the long haul. And I guess that's both like a double-edged sword because like on one hand it's very professional, but on the other hand it's like you get moments like this to where you're basically just sitting here just kind of wondering what's going on. So I mean, it's easier for Dark and I guess everyone else to like, take breaks in the middle of their stream, but I like to try and be as professional as possible. And right now I don't know, it's just I'm just thinking about what's going on, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say other than that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it there, and hopefully today ends well, but right now, I mean, I don't know if my graphics card is working, or, well, I guess I shouldn't be saying graphics card, I should be saying my Elgato. I think it's safe to say that this right here is, like, clearly me. This is, I mean, I couldn't think of, like, any other way to, like, express what I'm going through right now, and this is it right here. I mean, that is just me to a T, so we'll see what happens. But with that, again, I will appreciate anybody that shows up to the podcast today, and hopefully it's just a misunderstanding, minor mistake, but this is the first time to where Dark has never given me an official time, so the fact that I'm just kind of sitting here wondering what's going on, this is not going to be a routine thing, and after today, I'm going to make it very clear to Dark that this is not going to be a routine thing. This is going to be settled after today for sure. Yeah, I love to keep doing the podcast, but if it comes to it, I don't have to do it, so we'll just see what happens. Hopefully we could diffuse the situation. And yeah, Josh, basically I'm just kind of sitting here wondering what's going on. I was actually just about to end. I was gonna do Red Dead Redemption, and now I'm kind of thinking, why was we never told about, like, an official time? So I'm gonna ask Dark before we start the podcast if the podcast is even today. I mean, like, I just don't know. So, like, I'm just kind of confused because this kind of never happened before. So, um, yeah, I really wanted to do Red Dead Redemption, and instead of doing Red Dead, I'm like sitting here wondering just what's going on. Again, it's just the podcast thing. This never happened before, so I mean, I'm assuming he probably saw the message, but uh I mean, I guess the day is today 4 o'clock my time, but I still have not gotten a message back from Dark, and I've always double checked with Dark, and this is the first time to where I guess I was supposed to ask him, and I always took it as like, oh really? Isn't this interesting? I just looked at Dark's Discord. 9 a.m. today, he just posted a message. So, he posts it in Discord and yet never tells me. Isn't that tomorrow? I don't know what it is for your time, but for me, it's today, and it should be. Let me do my time converter. That should be in about 3 hours from now for me, I think. Let me just double check and confirm. 7, yeah, that's 4 o'clock for me, so. I'm assuming it's already past 7 in the morning a long time ago, so it's gonna be PM for sure. I think Dark told me a long time ago that, oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be PM. So yeah, 7 a.m. If it was 7 a.m., it already passed. But 7 p.m. I guess is the time, and so like I was always told beforehand, and this is the first time to where I have to freaking check Dark's freaking Discord. So that's Saturday for you. Ugh. Yeah, for me it's a few hours from now. It's like almost 2 p.m. And so yeah, it's like 2 hours from now. So in about 1 hour, 1 hour? Yeah, 1 hour from now, we should be getting in Discord and everything else. So basically, I was just gonna do this little kind of thing to just kind of let you guys know that I'm completely confused and not sure what's going on here, and apparently we're doing a podcast in just a few hours, and this is the first time to where I had to check Dark's Discord under his announcements, and apparently he released it 9 a.m. today. He never told me. This really happens all in the last string again, yeah. I just don't want this to be like a routine thing. I it doesn't, to me anyway, it doesn't feel like it's pulling teeth to just get like a little bit of like, you know, an assurance beforehand of like when all of this is going down. Like, why is it that I have to check Dark's Discord in order to like get the message? It it seems like an easy request. And that was actually one thing I was thinking about today. Like, why is it a simple request is all of a sudden the most impossible task? That was a thing that was kind of rolling around in my head. Like, I don't know. Again, I could be overthinking it, but I something about this just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't seem like too big of a deal to like on my Wednesday stream, whether I'm finishing the stream or something. It seems like pretty easy to like just be able to, hey, we're doing a we're doing a podcast on this day, this time. Here's what to expect for the podcast, so on and so forth. And all of a sudden, like this one time, it's like me and everyone else is getting it day of. So I don't know if it was like a thing to where everything was already predetermined and I just didn't get the memo. Maybe I forgot the memo, but I've been checking my DMs and everything else, and uh, surely Dark told JoJo, but the fact that he never told me, that just, you would think as a co-host, I would get the message, right? But apparently, I'm learning just as much as everyone else right now, so I don't know. It's a thing. But I'm gonna have a talk with but basically I'm just gonna have a talk with Dark, and we're gonna this is gonna get ironed out today. Um so basically you could kind of count this as like the After Dark thing. So I actually hope JoJo knows the time. Me and JoJo are in the same time zone, so yeah, it's So if he doesn't know, I'm actually kind of curious. Did he post anything in his? I would think it would be under here in announcements, maybe. Nope. I do know he did stream yesterday. I kind of caught a little bit of it. This is gonna be... I'm actually gonna be amazed if JoJo doesn't know. Like, if JoJo doesn't know, this is way more than a big deal. Because it's one thing to just kind of have like one person not knowing what's going on, but if you even have like your own guest not knowing, that's a big problem. Like, it should never be this bad. I mean, if it's a case to where like Dark's like really busy, then I guess we should have had everything yesterday. I guess, but I don't know. This is just kind of weird, is all I'm saying. So, I already kind of felt like I kind of like said too much. Well, said too much as in like I was only anticipating of like doing like just only like 5 minutes or so, and it's now turned into 20. So I don't know. This is just weird. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on, and I wish I had an answer. But this is kind of not my doing, because like maybe it's my fault for not asking enough questions. Because I mean, I suppose I could have asked beforehand, but I just kind of always took it that we all knew that there was a podcast today, so I kind of figured, well, surely he's going to tell me, because every other time he did tell me. And this is like the one time to where I wasn't told, and it's like, ugh. But yeah, I do hope that JoJo does know that we're doing a podcast. If he doesn't, that is bad. And is even online right now. He is not. So, I mean, we're kind of doing a podcast in like just a few hours. Wow. I actually just now realized that JoJo's not even online. Hmm. I just now realized that. Um. Hmm. Maybe he would. Maybe he knows, and he's gonna like show up last second. If that's the case, I mean, it's possible he probably sleeps in a little bit, because I do know JoJo. He does kind of like oh, you know what? I think he had like a birthday thing. Uh, I think his birthday was like yesterday. I think so. Maybe it's like a birthday thing. Like, so he's kind of probably be a little bit late, maybe just a little. But I think he'll probably get in last minute. I think. Because I did notice he had a birthday stream yesterday, last night, and he is a little bit of like a late streamer, so yeah. Um, but then again, I also don't know if JoJo knows that Dark is East Coast, because Eastern Standard Time, that's East Coast US, and me and me and JoJo, we're Pacific, so I know I'm starting in a few hours, but I don't know about JoJo. So I'm thinking he's gonna probably come in last second, but I mean this. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. I'm thinking he probably will come in last minute because he could have been out having a good time, and then now he's just like sleeping in. So I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep my eyes on Discord from here, from when I shut this stream off, between whenever that is and when we start the stream. Like I am gonna let you guys know. It should be starting in just 1 hour or so. Oh no, man. This is just kind of weird. I just wish this was done a little bit better, is all. I don't know. This is something. So all I just know is I wasn't told, and Dark, he wanted the podcast to be ran by the host, so it feels so pushed now. It does. It does. Like, something about this just kind of feels off. Just, I don't know. It feels off. Like we should be in Discord in about an hour, so I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys posted, because that's kind of the whole reason why I did this little podcast here, I guess, if you could call it that. Like I said, I wanted to do a little bit of, because this is what I was thinking. I thought I was gonna wake up this morning today, get the message, and be like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and so like I get the message this day, and then I tell everyone, okay, podcast is at this time. I'll go ahead and do like Red Dead Redemption kind of, and if anyone stops by, I could like promote and say, okay, later in the day we're gonna get something, and then like about 2 hours ago from now, I would have like did a hard stop, and right now I would be kind of like taking a break, just trying to relax, calm down, prepare for the podcast, and then wait an hour from now and then go live. But saying that, I'm like, I mean, I posted this in my Discord for a reason. This is me right now. This is legit me. I'm just sitting here just waiting. I just couldn't think of a better idea than this. Because I am just sitting here with my coffee, just waiting. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say other than I hope everything works out. Me and Dark are definitely gonna have a conversation, that's for sure. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna keep you guys posted for here on out. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Poor Liv. I'm hoping that things are just, maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe there's something I don't know, and maybe it's on me. I don't know. I'm hoping that, you know, in the end it will be positive. In the end it would be good. But anyway, yeah, I've seen that. I'm just hoping that it's gonna be good in the end, because right now it's just I'm just kind of, for the most part, I'm just kind of confused that I wasn't told, and I feel bad that I couldn't tell you guys. So I kind of feel like there's a small bit of blame on my part. Maybe I didn't ask enough questions. So, anyway, I'm basically just kind of a little conversation with Dark. Hopefully we could diffuse the situation before we go live, the best of my ability. But one thing is for sure, if JoJo doesn't show up, that is really bad. So, anyway, I'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the stream and sit around, see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted on what's happening. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks Josh for stopping by. You're always a bro, man. I just wish I was able to give you the information way sooner, because I know some of you guys are in different time zones and all, so anytime to where it feels like I failed in some way, shape, or form, and in this case, if I failed, it's because I didn't ask enough questions, but I mean, I just kind of feel like I could have done more, but I mean, at the most part, like, I did what I could, so let's just see what happens. Anyway, yeah, maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much. It's last minute, so I did what I could, so let's just see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna shut it off, and I'll keep you guys posted to the best of my ability. So, see what happens. Again, thanks Josh for stopping by, man. Always a pleasure. I just wish I could have done more is all. But anyway, let's just see what happens. Yeah, see you in 2 hours, man. Let's see what happens. Alright, thanks. Bye, everyone.